really short but sweet and awesome fucking bit of news for you guys here today. So, if you guys, I'm going to say words, and if these words invoke something, I know they're going to mean something to you. Rooster Teeth is back. Bernie Burns bought the company. If both of those made you like kind of sit still for a moment out of like pure shock, me too. While I was streaming today, a video talking about how Rooster Teeth is possibly back. I didn't believe in. I go to their website and I find this. An announcement almost a year ago that they went down, talking about it. They are most definitely updating executive something. Like, they are most definitely developing something. And now, why do you say, oh, why is it such a big deal that Rooster Teeth is back? Or why is it such a big deal that they're finally back? Because Rooster Teeth knows how to make good media. I'm not saying I would want it. I'm not saying it would be successful. I'm not saying anything. But all I'm saying is I would love a remaster of Red vs. Blue on the Halo Infinite engine. Why? Because Halo, I want them to do something. Rooster Teeth is back. That means there is something that fucking Bernie Burns has in his genius little fucking head that he's like, I need to make this for the world. So I'm going to bring them back. So Rooster Teeth, most notable for Red vs. Blue, but also did Camp, which is another one of their like animation, more professional style animation ones. But again, everybody knows them for Red vs. Blue. They are an animation and production studio that are very funny and very good and have very strange ways of actual production and animation, but are very good at that. Their animating team, their production team are some of the best that I've honestly ever seen. And that's the fact that I wanted to study, I guess we want to call it like professional production studio work. And, you know, the little bit that I know, I feel like is more average than most people is like, they're a very well-honed machine, pretty much, especially for what the company is. People looking like this isn't a serious company, but they very much are. These guys have a very good systematic build around themselves and very good creative artists that are part of their team. Red vs. Blue being an example of that. Yes, rudimentarily it's very rough, but it is fucking genius in everything, and it's fucking funny. That shit was fucking awesome. The story, fucking awesome. Also, please don't kill me. I forgot they worked on Ruby and fucking Genlock. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. They have worked on Ruby, which was, I think it was which Ruby was that one? Okay, after consulting with the elders, yes, they did. I haven't watched Ruby in forever, and the reason I remember them in so much in particular is because I didn't know it was made on the Miku dance engine. And then when I found out, I'm like, oh, that's fucking really weird. And that's why it looks the way it does. But obviously the transition from season 1 to whatever the fuck they are now. But yes, Red vs. Blue, Camp, Genlock, and Ruby, some of the most notable titles to ever be produced. So here's the thing. They don't technically own Ruby now, I believe, anymore. But they have it as like a co-ownership IP kind of deal because they sold it off to Crunchyroll, I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But the fact that they're back is insane. It means there is something on the table that they want to do. This isn't like, oh, we're back just to be like some bullshit company. No, that it's one of the original creators. Bernie Burns, one of the founders of fucking Rooster Teeth, bought the company back. That means he has a plan for the company that he believes is one, probably true, like still true to what Rooster Teeth was in its early days. And two, he thinks it's still going to be up to the level of quality, which makes me really fucking excited. Rooster Teeth is fucking back, and oh my god, it's gonna be fucking great. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Deuces.